cross. Yeah! Take it! It's the stuff of dreams! Dreams, man! Live it up, Blue Boy! Live it up!
Hey, everybody. It's the Noise Neighbors Podcast. It's me, Joey McHugh, and joined as always by Mark Mulvaney. All right, Mulv.
What we drinking, brother?
Basic bitch juice.
Yeah.
It's
Same.
VTICTSTVOTE. So,
Is that off the secret menu?
no, I was just in the featured drinks in the app, and I was too lazy to scroll to anything else. So I was like, yeah, fuck
Animal
it.
style.
Yeah, throw it down my throat. I don't give a fuck. Make me feel pretty. You know what I mean?
Welcome, everyone.
What do you have?
Another
A Celestia Essie?
Yeah.
Nice.
Peach
Pretty on
mango.
brand.
Peach mango.
Peach Mango was my nickname in middle school.
Nah, nobody called you that, mate. Hello to everyone in the chat. All you blues. Hope you're having a great week. It's a bit of got a bit Mancunian weather going on in DF Dub.
Yeah.
So
Wet.
yeah.
Damp.
Yeah. Yes. Big up Kevin Acosta from Dallas is here. What's up, mate? City Extra. Ha! Sicker than your average.
I don't even know what he's referring to.
That's us, innit? That's
True.
us, innit? What's up, Kaz? Hope I'm saying that right. Kaz Assad. Old buddy Jake from Dallas is here. City Slackers in the chat. What's up, mate? Ellie's here, as always. Hello, Ellie. She loves the clicking noises.
True.
She falls asleep to this.
Yeah,
I think most people do.
City ASMR. That's the new vibe, honestly. Is like,
yeah.
Can we put other people asleep before we fall asleep? The great challenge.
Anyways, not too much going on this week. A whole 6 days between games or 7 days between games is madness.
Yeah.
We'll take it while we can get it, I think.
Indeed.
The wildest thing happening is really surrounding Kyle Walker and, getting his naughty bits out in public.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Arsenal drawing with Sporting Lisbon today, but.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess. Yeah, but I guess pulling your dong out in a bar is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Can't do it. I had to stop,
Yeah. Did your friends say something or the police?
Nah. I'm friends with the cops, so they're like, Joseph, not again.
All right. So yeah, mainly on tap we've got Crystal Palace on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's 11:30 kickoff here in Central Time. We are in Dallas, Texas area. Is this a banana skin? That's what we want to know. Could this be tough? How are they going to set up against us? Is Patrick Vieira still there? Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm terrible at knowing.
Show prep. In the bag. Is Patrick Vieira still there? Oh, damn. Everyone needs to pour one out for some of the sharpest cheekbones in all of Europe. Scott Parker got fired from Club Bruges the other day.
No.
Yeah, well, he was in the Champions League at least, so I wouldn't. Oh no, that bad. He's better than Patrick Vieira if we're looking at,
okay,
in Europe.
levels to the game. Right. City looking like they might have a full bill of health, my friend.
True.
Everybody's training, but my question to you is going to be like, well, are we in a rush to bring any of these guys back in? We've got a FA Cup game looming, which could be a FA Cup. Could be a nice opportunity to slowly bring some guys back. I'm thinking particularly of Stones and Laporte here. Michelle's in the chat saying Palace has been a bit of a bogey team for us. Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, they were the ones that broke our 18-game winning streak in the Centurion season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess who was there?
Yeah, the good luck
Yeah.
charm himself, dude.
Yeah, I was at Selhurst Park, and we almost lost if Edison didn't save a last-minute penalty, I think.
Oh,
That
what's
was
that?
where Kevin De Bruyne got snapped in half and was
Yeah.
carried off the pitch, and then started the next match.
Yeah, he did a real Mick Foley.
Yeah.
You know, he got thrown off the cage. Is like, by God, he's been broken in half, and then he's like, he's coming back. Okay, shut up,
So-
Kevin De Bruyne, aka Mankind.
So let's talk about Palace for a minute, mate. How do
Okay.
you expect them to set up? The sort of the talent they've got, like it just reeks of counter-attacking. Like set
Yeah.
up deep. Use who were the names you gave me? It was Zaha. Is it Eze?
Yep. Eze and Michael Olise.
Yeah. So I mean, you got those three coming at you on a counter-attack. It's pretty
You
dangerous.
got one of the IU brothers there.
Mm-hmm.
Mateta.
I would follow you everywhere.
You.
Have it.
Yeah,
We're having that. We're having it.
that's coming out this weekend for sure.
Mhm.
Again, once again.
So update on that. I was convinced that you could do the original lyrics, which is OI.
No, that's what if you hit
But singing it live, I realized why everybody's defaulting to woo. I do find it easy to sing. I thought OI was easier. It's not. It's not.
I witnessed you not have a good time with it.
Yes, you saw me. You saw the remix live.
Yeah, Mulv's vocal range is not made for OI. Because you're up there trying to hit Ariana Grande notes, and man's not built for it.
No.
You don't
Anyway,
got the facilities, big man.
That is a fun song.
It's a good one. I like that.
Okay. Do they have the facilities for a mid block?
I think it's probably deep.
Deep. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking at who they played against. Against Liverpool, it was a 4-4-2. Whoa. Fucking Nathaniel Klein still playing? Anyways, Nathaniel Klein started right back for them. This is a team that had like Jeffrey Schlupp in it. Decore. Like Olise was in there, but he was on the wing, I think. Jordan Ayew. It's just there's not enough attacking stuff. So yeah, my guess is this is going to be low block. It could be the return of the terrifying 5-5-0 that we saw from Forest. I think that was.
Great comment from Forrest Swisher, who's named after an intersection in Denton, Texas.
It's a joke for 4 people.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 of them are in this are here. It's like you, me, Jake.
Probably Jake. Jake probably gets it.
Yeah.
Kevin Acosta might get it. We'll see. Okay, so I would suggest to you this: if they do come at us with a mid block, then it's time again, I think, to lean into Haaland and play more vertically. Sort of stretch them out. You know what I'm saying?
I think we do that regardless, honestly, even if they go low block.
Okay. How's that done against the low block then?
You don't advance the ball as far up the pit. You don't advance the ball
into Haaland in against the low block.
You start your attacks deeper. Because the low block, naturally, they have to meet you somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we have the ball at midfield, they're not just going to drop everybody off within 15 yards of the goal. But they have to meet you somewhere, right? So I think you just start your attacks deeper and kind of force them into being a mid block, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like your starting position is deeper, therefore their starting position has to be higher, type thing.
Okay.
And then that would still leave room for Haaland in behind. There wouldn't be a lot of space in the middle, obviously, because they'll clog all that. But I think that's where you've got to have somebody at the back or in midfield that can play something over the top.
Josh is suggesting that they have the main guys for a low block.
True. Yeah.
Kind of one of the main guys.
Who's one of the main guys in the back for them?
Gay. Mark Gay.
Right. Anybody else?
Who's their other center back? Anderson? Yeah. Joachim Anderson. Joachim.
Joaquin.
Dutch. I don't think so because he's from Denmark. But could be perhaps.
Oh, I thought it was on point for once.
Well, there you go thinking again. You know?
That was being real, cultured.
True. Yeah, you were getting outside of the English way of pronouncing things. I think that's been
told off
their...
on the podcast, so
there was more ones that came up. Martinez is another one that you guys mess up real good.
Yeah.
Martinez. No.
Not right, is it?
No.
Not right.
But yeah, it's been Anderson and Gay at center back, and then Klein and Tyrick Mitchell at left back, I think, for most of the matches. So it's
okay.
It's kind of a who's who of who's that.
Who's their keeper these days?
Gaita.
Yeah.
He was
occasionally when he dyes his hair blonde, he reminds me of that weird boyfriend, the motorcycle boyfriend in Jimmy Grimble.
That's a deep cut, dude. That's a very deep. That might be my new look, honestly.
Oh shoot! Yeah. You can pull him off.
Yeah.
All
that'd be sick as hell.
Okay. So that's Palace. I mean, we think they're going to be defensive. They're going to try and counterattack us. Just remind us all where they're at in the table. I know they're not right. They're not in a relegation battle. I know that.
No, they're in 12th.
Yeah. Okay.
They are. They're only 7 points below Chelsea. But so the gap between 11th and 12th is 7 points.
Okay.
They're only 5 points from safety, though. So it's the bottom of the table. The gap is from 11th or 12th down. It's not great. So they're in 12th. A win obviously would be massive for them because it would create some distance. It'd get them to 30 points. But I don't know. I find that I don't see a lot of goals in this team.
Okay. There's been a Canadian takeover in the chat, by the way. You got anything to say?
Well, this is kind of the only place that they can be dominant. If it came down to real warfare, I think we all know who'd win that.
Why does it go straight to war with you? Like, why do we...
Because, Mulv, you can't be a coward these days. You know what I mean? If it was baseball, we'd win that. Football, we'd win that. There's a chance we'd win at hockey.
What have you got, Joey?
A knife!
No!
I need to bring one in. I have a letter opener. Does that count? Like, it looks like...
Big up Nebs, by the way. Big up Nebs. Nebs is here.
I'm not giving you a spin.
Still has nightmares about the Townsend goal way back then.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a worldie, man. Townsend liked scoring ridiculous goals against us, I feel like.
Let Joey cook.
Hell yeah, dude.
Brilliant. Okay, let's switch attentions to Manchester City.
Yeah, anything happen?
Anything? What?
No, anything happen? With
City?
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, cool.
No, not football wise, really. everybody's fit apparently. We're coming off a nice victory against Newcastle. Am I right?
Yes.
We got that right. Yeah. Phil Foden's hot shit right now.
Right.
Jack Grealish, great form.
Yep.
Ruben Diaz, great form. Nathan Ake continues his great form. Who's in form for you? Anybody I've missed?
I think you kind of hit them all.
Yeah.
Godry
was good.
When is he not in form? I feel like
I saw a lot of praise for Rodri post Newcastle, and when I thought back about the match, he had a very Gareth Barry game for me, where I didn't really notice him.
Perfect
maybe
Rodri game.
Maybe I'm underestimating how good he was in that game, mate, because he wasn't. I didn't even consider him as, you know, one of the main guys from the Newcastle.
One of the main guys.
Yeah, I feel like that position is best when it is a Gareth Barry performance. It's the same with referees. If I don't know they're there, but things go right, perfect. You know, that's 10 out of 10 performance.
100%.
So I like when Roger does wacky shit and, you know, is causing problems all over the pitch and recovering balls and making tackles and all that. But if it's one of those games where he's just kind of recycling play and breaks things up, perfect.
Yeah.
Because usually that means everything around him is going well too. If he's not having to save the game, that usually means other people are where they're supposed to be and we're pressing properly and all that kind of stuff.
Shades of Blue, what's up?
Shout
our
out,
brothers, our American brothers on the podcast.
Ooh, another white boy with a podcast.
No.
Another white boy with a podcast.
It's the wrong button. Incorrect button. No.
Love you guys.
I think it's exclusively not that.
Yeah, like literally not that. Like by design, not that.
True. Yeah, true. Well, maybe they can give us a drop.
Hello to Jordan. Jordan Elgott, big fan of your work, my friend. I think he was on 9320 recently. It was good to hear you, mate. Thanks for joining us. What are you doing up?
Yeah. It's bedtime. What is it with all the vampires over there, dude?
Yeah.
It's all just night people. People of the night?
Yeah. Geordie Porty, Lewis Brown.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
This is a good hypothesis that I just came up with. Maybe that's why they're all so pale. Is because they're only up at night and they don't come out when they're like, even if there were to be, I know it's cloudy all the time, but like, even if there were to be sun, they don't come out till the sun's down.
Swerve it.
So they're just a nation of like translucent people just walking around. They're like fish you'd find at the very bottom of the ocean.
Wow.
I'm fucking smart, I think. I think I'm onto something there.
Jordan's just finished his shift on the radio. He's pale, but it's been snowing. It has been snowing, so even more
really
reason
hope he's
to
not
stay
talking
inside.
I hope he means weather.
Big up,
look at me. I'm on the radio.
Big up down under. Your Roy is on from Australia.
It's your Roy!
In the Arvo. Stop saying Arvo. Nobody says that.
What does that mean?
Afternoon. These
All
Aussies,
right.
man. These Aussies.
Hold on. What do you mean? Where is the R? Yeah, where does the R and the V come from?
Don't know.
It's AFT. It starts
Got
with
their own thing going on. They got their own thing.
If someone said it's one in the Arvo noon, I'm not kidding you. I'd hit him with a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go in the truck. I'd get out one of my hammers and I'd hit them in the shins with it. Arvo.
So the violence from this guy. The violence.
It's called establishing dominance.
Tranquilo, brother.
There's
Chill
nothing
out.
more tranquilo than teaching somebody how to speak right.
Okay.
Arvo.
Oh,
that's a shot.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
What? That's the guy. That's the guy you need to be going after. That guy.
Yuck. Gross, dude. Heathen.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Okay. Let's talk about Man City at the back.
Uh-huh.
We talked on the pod. I hope you enjoyed the pod this week, by the way. We had a good time on it.
I liked it.
We talked about we're not really crying out for changes, I don't think. We've got Leipzig coming up midweek. But I don't know. Like I said, you've got a healthy Laporte and Stones, it appears, but I think the cup game is the right time to bring those two back in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change what's not broken at the moment. I'd go with well, I don't know. You might be able to do Rico Lewis in this one, but
Mhm.
I would definitely play Walker in the Champions League game.
So we're
So
thinking Walker. We're thinking Walker's going to play games.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think City are going to, based on what they've said. They've basically said off day, private matter. We have no opinion.
Phrasing.
So yeah. I'm sure they won't be pleased with it, but it
Yeah.
looks like they're distancing from it and saying he was on his own time, whatever. It's for the police to deal with.
It wasn't a club sanctioned event.
Right. We don't condone it, by the way. Noisy Pod doesn't condone getting your wang out in public.
Yeah, at home it's fine. I thought you were just gonna end it out, and I was like,
or on a live stream. Don't get
What's-
on our live stream. and
True.
get your tongue out, please.
yeah.
On the call-in show. You know who you are.
May he
Okay.
rest in piss.
So I'd go Walker or Lewis.
Uh-huh.
Diaz, Akanji, and Ake's at left back for me. Any arguments with that? Any arguments in the chat with that back
No.
four?
Sounds good to me. For Palace, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
No issues. I think Champions League is where you bring back one of Stones or Laporte.
Interesting.
And then the other one comes back in the cup, yeah.
Interesting.
Instead of playing them both in the cup, like I'd like to have one of the guys that's been fit and playing well, and then one of them in both of those, if that makes sense.
Interesting. Okay. All right, you're always in agreement with the back four. Cool. Well, if he's cool with it, then in the Arvo.
New show slogan.
Why not? Yeah.
Print the t-shirts, baby.
Slap a hashtag in front. Okay, you want to talk about the midfield? Wagwan generals. Wagwan genitals. Don't clip that.
Too late, fella.
Yeah.
Really do be your own.
Give us some midfields in the chat. Give us a midfield 3.
For Palace, yeah?
Yeah, for Palace. I'll wait for the first one to appear and we will react to it.
Yeah.
Because we're live, baby.
Yeah, we'll do it live, dude. Man, oh man. I'm honestly I'm pretty it's too late. She got you.
Ellie.
Quick on the draw, dude. Man, while they're making up their lineups, today was one of the messier days I've ever had at work.
Like messy Mamba.
Exactly like that. So just a ton of mud, right? And then my company, like the big national people at the national like VP of just construction and all that.
Isn't that like an angry rock band? A ton of mud, isn't it? Ton of mud.
Puddle of mud?
Right. Yeah.
Ton of mud.
Yeah.
That's a Puddle of Mud cover band. There's other jokes I can make about Ton of Mud, but I know people are probably eating. So the big national people wanted pictures because we were framing the first house in company history today.
Okay.
So, then a storm came in. So we're out there just in the thunderstorm with our poor framers we're just asking them, will you just stand up 2 walls? Don't even nail them into the ground. Just stand them up. We're going to hold them. Like we'll stand in front of them and hold the walls up, take the picture, and then we'll just push the walls over and everybody goes home. It's very safe. There's like thunder and lightning everywhere. People out there swinging metal hammers. We got up there. Well,
you're sort of the face of this company. You're like
it's
one of the main guys.
It's kind of
company. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Do they have an Instagram where we can see you holding up a wall in the rain or?
No, it's on another website.
All All right, let's get into these
It's on the
midfields.
old blue and white, baby.
Get into these midfields. Pepper Squad
Only-
has gone for Rodri,
Only
Gundo, and
framers.
Silva. He's left KDB
He's
out of his
dropping
midfield
Kev.
at least, unless he's going to play him in the front three. Richard Barter, what's up, Dicky Bitters? Bernie, Rodri, Gundo, same. KDB in the mud. Kevin de Bobbins.
Yeah. Man, rest in peace to the
Forrest Swisher agrees.
Mama Mia.
Wow.
Everybody, the disrespect.
Yeah. Until we get to Jack Baines. Welcome, Jack. Foden, Rodri, Gundo. Love that.
Yep.
See Foden move to the middle.
Yeah, he said this week that he was like looking forward to making that move. Foden did.
Yeah, he did. He said he sees himself there eventually. I think we all do.
Mm-hmm.
Rodri, Gundo, Alvarez. So Alvarez in for KDB. I like that. I like that a lot. A lot of people giving KDB the day off.
Yep. Not Josh Meyer.
Here's Josh.
Yeah.
Okay, Foden. This one guy wants mad chaos. That's mad
Look at
chaos.
that front three, brother.
Oh my god.
Can
What
you?
a psycho. Josh Meyer, the psycho.
But like, okay, hear me out. Let's do devil's advocate on this. If we know Palace is going to low block, why not just create chaos then? Why not do? I mean, this is full on. This is like rave lineup. You know, this is.
Yeah.
I've taken a lot of ecstasy, and I'm smelling. I can smell
FIFA.
colors.
That's a FIFA lineup. That is. That's
True.
FIFA tings. That
Yeah,
you know the expected vibes on that are through the roof, my friend.
Different. Yeah, it might set a record for expected vibes.
The old
honestly.
XV trademark.
I can't wait till that officially shows up on like a what's that, Opta or whatever. Opta Joe.
Expected vibes. Oh
Expected
no!
vibes through the roof.
Shout out Horizontal Verizon. I was a massive fanboy back in the day. Thank you, Josh.
Horizontal Verizon and ton of mud. Oh, we're a good show. We're very serious.
Jason has written something, Nebs, but I'm not sure what that means. Guantanamudra. No idea. It's Canadian. I think that's like French Canadian.
Probably.
Lizzie. What's up, Lizzie? Rodri, Gundo, Silva. Again, Lizzie got you down as the hating gingers.
Yep. Well, remember, we did decide that Kevin's only a ginger when he's shit.
True.
When he's good, he's strawberry blonde.
Yeah.
So that's, I think maybe right now he is, people have placed him in the ginger category. He's in the ginger bin.
Michelle's enjoying herself. Thank you, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, I'll see you next weekend.
Cool. Okay.
Phillips. Right wing. I like that.
Oh, sorry.
We both clicked. That's on me.
Lizzie's jumping ahead. Jay Nahoro. That's not right. Thanks for your comment.
Jay Nahoro.
Phillips, Bernie, and KDB. That's a wild one.
Dropping Rodri is a hell of a take. I appreciate you commenting. I don't know if that's going to happen. Like I think Phillips ahead of Rodri in this match is less likely than that lineup that had Foden, Grealish.
Let's see. Okay, Mark Hughes.
Shout out to Marky.
One in the KDB column. Yeah, Mark Hughes, Agent Hughes.
Yeah.
KDB, Rodri, Gundo. Yes, I like that. Actually, that's what I would predict. I think. That's
probably right. Yeah, it's probably right.
Because I think he'll save Bernardo for the second half of this match if it's not going well.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to... Because remember, that back four we picked is very low on the progressive passing levels.
Yeah.
If he needs... You remember how Zinchenko used to come in and sort of change games late, give us an extra line breaker towards the end. Take a little bit of risk because defensively not that sound. But
Yeah.
I think Bernardo could come in against Palace to do that sort of role. Plus, I think you need to save his legs for Champions League because I think he'll be important in that game.
For Leipzig. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right. I think good. I think that's good on the midfield, mate. What was your final answer? This one? What Mark Hughes has got?
No, I probably would start Bernardo over Gundo.
Okay.
I'd go
Against
Rodri.
Palace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think we're better when he's in the team right now. I think he gives. I think if you look at recent matches where Gundogan's come off or Kevin's come off and Bernardo's come on, I think we just look better. Gundogan, I don't know. I don't like the hyper. This isn't new. I don't like when we go hyper controlling and hyper like slow possession guys, and Gundogan is that, and like Gundogan, Mahrez, like that combo of people. I think it's too slow, and against a low block, I'd rather have busy guys in there because I think if you have people buzzing around, it's probably tougher for something that's meant to be super organized to stay super organized.
All right, fair enough. Jordan Elga agrees with you, by the way. Bernardo should play, he says. I'm sticking with
he's
Mark
on the
Hughes.
radio.
I'm going to go with Mark Hughes.
Things
KDB.
we wouldn't have said in 2010, by the way.
Yeah, true. All right, Steve with a big shout. Alvarez and Haaland both need to play. If KDB misses out, mate, you might see that. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I'd like to know, for the people that did have Alvarez and Haaland, why do you think Alvarez and Haaland in the Palace match? Like in the chat, why is this one of the ones that you would say, like, let's go double striker? Is it because they're going to play low block, or do you think we just lack creativity when one of the midfielders is in, or are you dropping one of the wingers? Because I think Foden's got to start, right? With the form he's in, I would think Foden and Grealish are nailed on for this. I really hope it's not Grealish and Mahrez, because Foden's too good right now to drop.
Yeah,
I think.
It's tough. It's hard to. I was going to ask, which game do you prioritize if you do, but I don't. I think they're both as important as each other. I mean, you definitely, it's your very last chance in the Champions League. If you don't win that game, you're out.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know. There's really fine margins in the Premier League at this point. 5 points behind. Can't really drop points, so you got to go for it. I think so. I'd play all the guys that are like, the guys we said were in big form.
Yeah.
Earlier on. So, anyways.
I think Premier League from now on, we've got 11 matches to go. Every single one of them is a must win.
Yeah.
Because there's no other way you can catch Arsenal. You have to hope they slip up somewhere, and we have to beat them, obviously.
I was thinking about it this week, mate. All I can see is another fucking last day of the season.
Good. No, that's good. I handle those really good, so I hope that's what goes on. Me.
Anyways,
what's nice is I might actually die this time. Like instead of having to. I feel like every single time I'm just like clutching my chest the entire time. I'm gonna get too excited, crack my head off a bar stool when I finally stand up.
All right, let's move to the front three, my friend.
Yep.
I think you just mentioned it. I think you said you wanted
the lads,
Grealish, Haaland, and Foden for the expected vibes. Yeah, I mean, two of those guys are in the form of their lives, and Haaland is Haaland. So
yeah,
can't really argue. It's harsh on Mahrez because he was in good form before he started missing out. But what a great situation to be in to have a Riyad Mahrez that you can bring on or save for the Champions League or whatever.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better, Dickie Betters.
Shaggers. Hashtag Shaggers, yeah.
The big Yorkshireman.
Oh man. You've always got Bernardo on the right wing. That's interesting.
On
the left.
Then you're dropping Grealish. I'm not psyched on that. I just kind of like you said earlier, we've just got to play the guys, keep playing the guys that are in form. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, AMA1, I think that's right. I think that's kind of where we've got to be right now. Mahrez is for European games.
Love it. Love
And
it.
I think I'm the same way with one of Stones or Laporte right now. Just because I feel like they're better in European matches just because of how they play. So
Yeah. I tell you, man, I'm really chill on the defending right now. Like the two center backs, Akanji and Diaz, or Ake and Diaz,
yeah,
and a false left back sort of thing. Whatever. I wouldn't be rushing those two back in, and that's weird for me because I love some Rolls Royce defending. You know what I mean? Like FIFA centre back pairing of Stones and Laporte. You know what I mean? And I think I went as far as to say a few weeks ago, like you've got to have one of those two in the game. But Diaz has really improved his passing and his courage in his passing. So
yeah.
I would leave him in there.
I just think with how congested the fixtures are going to get, you're going to have to rotate at center back a little bit. Like I know they've had a week off leading into this, but we've got 3 and 7.
Yeah.
And they're all going to be tough. But like Palace will be tough just because it's going to be a grind. I feel like Leipzig's a must-win match at home in the Champions League knockout round. Like the last Leipzig match doesn't even count now because it was 0-0. Like this is just win or go home.
It was.
And then next Saturday you've got Burnley coming to town, which is going to be a tougher match, I think, than some people think, and it's going to be emotionally charged. And then you've got a week off after that. So I think you get your rotation in while you can in these 3 matches, just kind of here and there, because you're going to have to get some of those guys minutes at some point. And I think just waiting until next Saturday for the Burnley match may be too late, if that makes sense. Because it's like, okay, you played 90 minutes, now you're off for a week again, and you're probably not going to start the Premier League match next weekend.
Yeah, no, I think we've talked ourselves into a conundrum here, mate, because we've both backed Mahrez for the Champions League, as have some of the chat, and then City Slacker reminds us, hey, that's sort of Phil's position at the moment.
Yeah, but well, then do you save? I don't know. I think a lot of it also depends on, do we actually know how fit Phil is? Because there was an injury scare coming off the last match, so. Do you? He can't play all 3 of these matches, I don't think. I think you've got to rest him for one, and it's either the Champions League match or the Burnley match, I think. And the Champions League match would make more sense, but I could see it being Burnley, I guess.
Pretty good problem to have.
I think all over the pitch we have good problems to have. Like the fact that we can't figure out who we want at center back between 5 guys, and who we want on the right wing between
5 guys.
Okay, so you're looking for a burger, got it. Or just free peanuts.
Free what?
Peanuts.
Oh.
It's not free, first of all.
Kyle's is.
I'm not sure if he's got a ticket, I don't know if it's going to be free. I think the fact that we've got 5 guys that could all play center back and we're comfortable with any of them starting together, and then our right wing position right now where we've kind of been back and forth on wingers all year. The fact that we've got Phil in form, there's matches we're comfortable with Riyadh coming in, and we're even comfortable with, like, well, you can plug in Mahrez over there if you wanted to, or not Mahrez, Bernardo over there if you wanted to. It's a good spot to be.
Jordan, that's a good question. Does Grealish need a rest at some point? Really bad shin issues at Villa. Can't afford to run him into the ground, correct?
I know something that could help the shin issues.
I dread to ask.
Bigger shin pads. Roll your socks up. Am I crazy? He gets kicked every game. It just seems like there's no rule on how big the shin pads can be.
I don't think he plays the cup game. Is my guess.
Against Burnley?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't play against Bristol.
Yeah. I bet that's where he gets a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he gets a full week off, or over a week. It's a week and a half off.
I think I said it on the podcast, or yeah. The guy's confidence levels right now are through the roof, pal. Like his touch is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can see he's playing
Good touch.
Yeah, just playing like no fear. Totally feels like he belongs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big change from last season when I thought that City sort of carried him through the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, phenomenal player. Phenomenal player. When he dribbles across the middle of the park and just drags everybody with him, and oh mate.
So that's where I think, there's all this talk about Foden. When we've kind of gotten into this before, but there's all this talk about Foden moving to
middle.
midfield.
Okay.
I think we talked about it with Ason maybe. I wouldn't hate the idea of Jack moving into an 8 every once in a while.
Yeah.
Just because I think that's absolute chaos. Because I don't know what that guy's going to do ever. If he receives the ball in midfield and you think he gets fouled a lot on the wing, imagine you get some shithouse defensive midfielder for some club like Palace or Forest or whatever that's just going to kick him a bunch. Well, padded socks, dude. You ever think about that, tough guy? You think you're so smart, Mr. Radio Man? Oh, no, that's Will Group.
Wear shin pads behind the leg.
I feel like his calves are so big he'd have to wear like American football thigh pads on the back of his calves. And I don't know if there's a rule against that. Like I don't know if they can tell you like, sorry, your calves are too protected.
Strap dinner plates to the back of his calves.
True. Just go to the grocery store, get some Dixies.
Those are paper, aren't they?
Yeah, well, you're not going to put porcelain on the back of your leg, you psychopath. You want him to get cut up?
No, I just don't want his leg to break.
I like how your idea is let's put something that'll shatter on the back of his leg. That'll fix it. That'll be really good.
Paper plates. What's that gonna do?
It's a little bit of cushion. It's the same amount that his shin pads. His shin pads are this big.
All right, we got some new folks in the chat. Hello to La Ciel Bleu.
Right.
Thanks for joining in. And then is it Miro? What we going with?
Miro. It's Miro.
Miro.
Yep.
Miro Georgiev.
I think you've done pretty good there.
Sensing Eastern.
Eastern what?
Eastern vibes.
Okay,
Eastern
cool.
vibes. Tell us where you're from. We don't need Vardiol. I don't understand Pep wanting so much defenders. I want the lad from Burnley that's on loan from us. Tyler. Taylor Harwood Bellis. Yeah. Good shout.
Yeah. So
Deadpool.
I think the that is Deadpool, isn't it?
Yep.
I think loved your films, hate your club. Rex in it.
Oh yeah. Fighting Deadpools.
Yeah. So the Gvardiol thing, I think I get what that's for. So if Laporte's going out, that's one thing. And then it's a guy that can do what Ake's doing. He can play center back or left back. Because he came up playing left back. Like when he kind of made his name, he was a left back and then he got moved to center back. I think it's just in that same mold. And honestly, just for the name, Arsene Wenger, Arsenal, Josko Gvardiol, Pep Guardiola.
The one that's pissing me off lately is there's some guy called Aguerd.
Aguerd, yeah, he plays for Morocco and West Ham, and he is shit, real bad. He's a center back.
He scored an own goal the other day, I think.
He was massive on the World Cup Twitch streams, just because Aguerd doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
Hello to you in Bulgaria. I love some of your former heroes.
I love Miro the wrestler. He's from Bulgaria.
Let me see if I've got this right. Bulgaria. When I think Bulgaria and I think football, I think like Stoichkov. Is that right?
Yeah, I was gonna go a couple Petrovs.
Yeah, is there a Lechkov? Bold guy, like 90 Italian 90, something like that.
I was 2.
Valery Bodjanov.
Yep. So here we go. We're going. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a few Petrovs.
Oh, you like Bulgaria? Name 5 Bulgarian footballers.
True. Actually.
Martin Petrov.
So
Brilliant.
this comes up a lot. Lavia. So
yeah.
here's the deal. I think we mentioned it on the podcast. I don't know if it was this week or last week, but Jack Baines, great question. I will come back to the Lavia thing. What about Loki Popanov? I think that's something that people have been asking for a long time.
One of the main guys.
Oh, 100%.
One of the main guys.
Yep. So Lavia, we've got a 40 million pound buyback clause on him. There's interest from Arsenal, Newcastle, Chelsea, United, kind of all the clubs with money. There is zero evidence that City would activate a buyback clause because we've never done it. There's no player that we've sold. I mean, we could maybe say Angelino,
Right.
but that literally was so we could sell him for more money. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
So I don't see us I don't see Pep Guardiola giving up on Calvin Phillips after 1 year.
I'm with you on that.
And then because you do that, and then you're also going to spend 40 million on Lavia. It doesn't make sense.
No.
So I think what's going to happen is if Southampton go down, he'll probably go. I think Newcastle would make sense, or Arsenal would make sense because he'd be a Partey backup. I think Newcastle he walks right in though. I think he plays where Longstaff plays now, next to Guimaraes, Bruno G. But yeah, I don't see the Lavia thing happening.
Is Douglas Luiz still in your sort of list?
No, I don't even think about him. I forgot he existed until right now.
Blocked him on Instagram.
Yeah, Pepper, I think we're past this, honestly. I just don't see Pep. I think Pep's system is now I'll have a right back kind of, and my left back is just a center back. Another thing we talked about, I think last live stream. Go back and look at Barcelona 2010. Dani Alves right back, Eric Abidal left back. Not quite a left back, Eric Abidal, but got the job done, defended well, and allowed everybody in front of him to do crazy shit. Yeah. City legend.
Oh wow. What could have been?
When you think so we do this sometimes. When you think kits, right? Like that's a this guy kit. What's the Bojanov kit?
It's one of 2.
Is it purple?
No, but that's a good shout.
Okay,
The 2 that come to mind for me are both the home kits. One is I think it's a Reebok. No, it's Lecoq Sportif. They're both Lecoq Sportif.
Is it the home one of the away that I have?
So there's one with white pinstripes.
Yeah.
Nice. Crest in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I think they both have the crest in the middle. Yeah. That's the Bojanov kit, but the purple, yeah, because the purple was essentially the home, but purple, white pinstripes, right? Yeah. Nice kit.
It's the purple one for me. It's the purple for me. Hey pal, lovely family. It looks like you got there.
Yes.
Don't know.
Wow,
what
a family.
Thanks for watching us on mute. Where's your other child at? Don't you have 2? That's weird. Weird to pick a favorite like that.
I've got a favorite child. So.
Yeah, would you like to declare which one it is?
Only what I talk about.
I guess you're Roy, but then we're just paying him to be third. Like I don't think City's in the.
What are you responding to here?
This here.
Oh, so he's talking about Lavia here.
Yeah, we'd be paying a guy a lot of money to be third.
They wouldn't go for him after getting Enzo in, would they? Yeah, sorry. What a dumb question.
What? All they do is spend money on shit they don't need.
Sorry.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh dear. Okay, mate. We've gone over an hour now. I think we've done. Oh no, we haven't. 53
7
minutes,
dude.
53 minutes. All right, we've got a little bit of time left.
Trying to get out of here early.
What else?
I'm still reading chat stuff.
Oh, we're just gonna play off the chat.
Yeah, dude. Let them do the work.
Let's go.
I've been bullish on Jude. All the rumblings, Liverpool in the lead for him. Is that media bollocks? Thoughts on McAllister? Okay, so tell you what, Steve. I think Liverpool stuff is bullshit. One, that money machine has run out. They have spent all the Coutinho money. So I don't see, and it's not like the people that are going to sell is going to get them anything. If you're Jude, what's the selling point for me to go there? Is it go what? Not be in the Champions League, probably. Be part of a rebuild. I don't know if I'm very interested in that. I don't see the point in going there because right now Liverpool are still 3 points behind Spurs in the Champions League spots. Right now, Liverpool are locked in for Europa League next year. That's a tough sell. And then McAllister, I like McAllister a lot from Brighton. I think he's really good. But I think if McAllister were to, in order for a McAllister deal to happen, it's a lot of moolah, and we would need more bodies to go out than I think we need to get rid of. You know, like we'd have to have 3 midfielders leave because we're talking about Jude, McAllister, and then you're talking about potentially moving Phil back into an 8. You know, so it's depending what happens with Bernardo. If Bernardo goes and Gundo go, you might be able to talk me into a Jude McAllister thing, but I think McAllister is going to be 80, 90 million in today's market. Fun thought though.
Somebody asked, I think was it Kevin asked about Bellingham or Rice. Why? We talked a bit about Rice. I think I talked about him on the City Extra show the other day. Do you want to do this one first?
Oh, I thought that was one you were talking about.
Oh no, it was from Kevin Acosta. Bellingham or Rice? Why?
Okay.
I talked about Rice a bit in terms of one, how much he would cost for like the profile of like players that we already have. He strikes me as a similar to Rodri type guy.
Mm-hmm.
You've already got Phillips in house, who's slightly different from Rodri, which I think is the perfect complement.
Yep.
The thing with Rice is I don't think he would want to come and be a backup because he would clearly be Rodri's backup. What makes more sense for somebody like Declan Rice is to be Liverpool's Rodri. When I say that, I'm talking about the guy who came in to replace the existing 6. So Rodri came in and replaced Fernandinho for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Fabinho's probably on his way out at Liverpool.
Yep.
And I think Rice would be looking at that going, hey, I'll take that spot there. So that's I think that makes more sense for Rice to go there than it does to come to City for both parties. From City's perspective, we already kind of got your profile.
Yep.
And from Rice's perspective, I don't think he'd want to be. I think he'd want to be the main guy.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's bang on. Like I don't see Rice as being an 8 at City. You know,
I can't see it. No.
And Bellingham would be one of the busier 8s we've had, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for your comment, mate.
Yeah, everyone that's like participating right now and like throwing stuff at us, thank you so much because this is a lot more stuff than we would think about. So good job, you guys. McAllister is a baller. That's true. This is big facts by Pepper Squad. I mean, just dropping dimes in the chat, obviously.
Is this the point where we say like, hit the like button and all that?
Oh yeah,
subscribe?
I think you're supposed to say that like early on, but we're clowns. If
Yeah.
you haven't already, make sure you fucking click the like button and click the bell and subscribe to the
roses.
channel. Thanks for the roses. Yeah.
We're trying to hit 200K subscribers, so help
Yeah.
us out.
Yeah, get us on the FYP and whatever else. When we get to 200,000 subscribers, I'll do a hot tub show. There.
Hey, Joey, I saw that StreamYard will let us go to Twitch now. I don't know if we want to set that
really?
up. But
Sick.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll link that later. I'm just clicking on this because the wordplay's funny. So shout out Jason. So you don't think Gundawan is ever going to be gone?
No, forever. Gundo
Just
forever.
in eternity.
Like Wakanda forever. Gundo forever.
Okay, all right.
The Turkish Panther.
Is that an approved nickname?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The Panther.
This is a good question. What's your perfect Sunday?
Is there a big game Sunday?
No, he's asking you a question.
Perfect. Okay. City win.
Okay.
So City match. Whatever one of the good shows on HBO is at night. Right now I'm watching that Last of Us. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Never played the game, but the TV show's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Get a curry in. Always call it
Okay.
so
Okay, so we're going for a dodgy Monday then.
yeah, a little bit. There's a
Ton of mud Monday.
Our local curry house is called Ista. So at my
It's
house,
the best.
we have Ista Sunday.
Sick.
Yeah. So yeah, curry, a City win, HBO at night. That'd be my perfect Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'd go City win, Browns win.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah, United lose.
Okay, forgot about that.
And
that's how irrelevant they are these days.
Yeah, and then I don't know, just something good for dinner, I feel like. Oh, and like if it was weather like today, like cool and rainy, fuck yeah, bro. I'd love that.
Love that. Yeah. I've got one for you.
Go on.
We disagree on this, but I want to see what the chat thinks. What's the best Arctic Monkeys album?
I mean, the easy take is AM, right? But I think it's probably the right answer. I like AM. We've talked about this before. I need to give the Hotel Base or whatever the fuck it was called. I need to give that one another shot because the first time I listened to it, I was like, "You boy, what is going on here?"
I tried to give it multiple shots, mate.
Did you?
It's a big left turn, mate. It's a big left turn.
I think what is the other one? I can't. Hold on. Don't say the name because I'm looking it up right now.
Shouts for AM in the chat.
Favorite Worst Nightmare is a good one.
Okay, the second one.
Yeah, so that's got Teddy Picker, Brian Storm, Balaclava, Fluorescent Adolescent, 505, Old Yellow Bricks. Oh my god. 505 also, not a hot take here. One of the sexiest songs ever written.
Yep.
I don't care who you are. You put that on, you're gonna feel things you didn't know you felt about anything.
Yeah. It gets a lot of play at my house. My son's into it.
Sick.
But my favorite Arctic Monkeys album is Suck It and See. I just really like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's more chilled out, but yeah, it's more based on like American sort of like Motowny stuff.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was that question that came up?
When are you guys coming over to Manchester for a game again? I'm sure I messaged Mulv on Twitter one time asking if he wanted my spare ticket.
Very kind.
So
very
you
kind.
are going
I'm
next
going for
month.
I'm going for that Arsenal game.
Yeah.
At the Etihad, and then we're going to go down to Fulham away. So late April for me.
Yep.
Yeah, but Joey and I are talking about next time we're gonna get to go together. So
I'm thinking fall.
your eyes peeled. Yeah, I'm gonna have to save up for that, mate.
Yeah, my
Twice
guess.
in the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
year.
yeah. Well, you and me. So I'm probably shooting September, October is my guess.
Mhm.
I got to see how things are going to look, but that's kind of in my head. That's what I'm looking at right now. And then if business goes good, then I'll probably try to shoot back over there in the spring or something.
Love it. Love it. Yes.
Just to fuck around, go cause problems.
Arsenal's late April, Mark. It's like 26th, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see. What else do we got here?
At the Arsenal game. Cool. Love it.
Oh, wow. What a blessing the club will have with you two there.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll cancel each other out. So Nebs is calling it. Nebs says game over.
Currently,
love it.
Ellie wants to be someone's vacuum cleaner, I guess.
Yep. That's off AM.
Yep. Breathe in your dust.
To be your lucky meter.
Yeah.
You know what a lucky meter is?
What a chef. What the Arctic monkeys from Sheffield, England.
Do you know what a lucky meter is?
I don't know if you're allowed to say that on YouTube.
Anyways.
What is it?
It's the electric meter, like how much electricity you're using,
All right.
Hey, Verge. What's going on?
Oh shit. Hello, Verge.
Big Virgil.
What's up, brother?
Hope you're well, mate.
First album. Yeah. That first one, I think that first one, didn't that have like When the Sun Goes Down, Dancing Shoes? Was that on that one? I bet you look good on the dance floor, I think was on there. Yeah. You know what's fucking annoying about that? They were like 17 when they wrote that album. When I was 17, it's best if I don't mention it, but like I wasn't doing that. I wasn't making beautiful art.
Do you know that Steve McInerney was like a massive Arctic Monkeys fanboy?
Really?
Like,
I mean, I can see that.
Like, was big into them, like followed them around and that, and it's deeper than that. But he was into that scene pretty big.
Did he have the hair? I wonder.
The hair.
Well, because early Arctic Monkeys, I mean, that's right in the middle of emo phase, where it's Hot Topic is bussin', Big Pac Sun vibes, depending on what version. Yeah, what version of emo you fell on. Studded belts, checkboard studded belts.
Let's see. How did you two meet? Grinder.
Yeah, obviously. We honestly met at a pub to watch a City match.
Yeah.
Like shit, over 10 years ago now.
Yeah. Was the first time was the Community Shield against Chelsea after Aguero won us the league. So if you remember the maroon kits, I think Yaya scored. I think we won that like 2 or 3-0. Won the Community Shield. Maroon kit, yeah.
Then we watched a Southampton match.
Yep.
After that, it was a 3-2 where we had come back and won it.
Oh yeah, Nasri scored the winner.
Yeah,
yeah.
2-1, most dangerous lead in sports, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We came back and got the ass.
So we've known each other since like 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 10 years, mate.
Are you gonna go to Mary D's?
I will swing in Mary D's.
Hell yeah. Where's Vic tonight? I don't know. Probably doing hot girl shit. Yeah. Playing guitar. True.
All right. Cool.
That's an oldie but a goodie.
That was insane, bro.
It was the Derby. We were playing. We did a conga line around the entire place is filled with rags. We did a conga line, and we're singing. We're having a party when Fergie dies around the entire pub, and they were not happy.
Kun Aguero when Fergie dies. Shirts off.
I forgot we took our shirts off.
This video, just YouTube Blue Moon Dallas. You'll see it.
Yeah, yeah, that's fun.
I think it's called Blue Moon Dallas Agueros, the Dallas Reds.
That was a good thing. Ah, shit.
Yeah, I never had so much fun losing a derby.
Yeah, was that the Van Persie free kick?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
when Nasri bottled out of the wall.
yeah. Fuck, that's annoying.
Anyways,
Damn, boy.
cool. War a stream, as they say.
Indeed, I was just thinking that.
Glad to be back filling up your Thursday night with some bollocks.
I
Thanks,
hope you're
Joey.
thoroughly filled.
Yes. Yeah. Palace this weekend. The pod probably record Monday, be out Tuesday for most of you.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll do this again next week, live on a Thursday night. So
Yeah,
you guys are the best. Thanks for all the chats and that, making it so
Mhm.
much fun. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't, like it. We'll see all the other stuff, Joey.
yeah. Hit us up on Twitter at NoisyPod, #AskNoisyPod if you have any questions for the show. If you don't, I mean, obviously you guys listen to the podcast, I'm sure. If you're just here randomly, we do a podcast. Go subscribe to that on all the podcast apps except for Podbean. They can do one. Yeah, subscribe to this, like the video, click the bell. You can support the show by buying stuff at noisypod.com. You can buy swag, or you can go to patreon.com/noisypod, and for as little as $1 a month, you can support us and help us out. And everyone that does that already, you fucking rule. Like, we love you guys a whole big bunch because it's a big help. So yeah. Other than that, love you too, bud. Other than that, guys, we will what do you mean love your buns?
Just general.
I'm not gonna lie. The ass is fat right now. I can see it in the mirror.
You got a fat bunda still.
Why is that one loaded up?
You never know when you're gonna need it.
Oh my God.
All right, that note.
Yeah. Until
next
next time,
time.
everybody.
You got a fat bunda still.
This is stupid.